Hello and welcome back to another thrilling episode of me, David, explain the legislative process of the Australian Parliament. It's time to learn even more things. By now, you're probably familiar with the two chambers of the federal parliament where bills are debated, the House of Representatives and the Senate. But did you know that there's actually a third room where they debate stuff too? It's called the Federation Chamber. Basically, think of it like an extra room for the House of Representatives that sits in parallel with the House so that members have more opportunities to debate and examine things. Basically, it's so more work can get done efficiently. There are 150 members of the House of Representatives, so if every single one of them spoke back to back for only 5 minutes each, then it'd still be 12.5 hours before they were all finished. Obviously, that means that not every member gets to talk during a single sitting day, and, well, you don't want your local member to not have any opportunity to say or do things. So, the Federation Chamber is used to fix that. It has room in it for 38 members at a time, but all members of the House of Representatives can use it. Just obviously not at the same time, unless we stack every MP on top of each other horizontally, like sardines. I wonder if anyone's ever tried that before. Could this be revolutionary in making Parliament more efficient? Or a bad idea? One way to find out. The Federation Chamber meets in the largest of the House of Representatives committee rooms, and just like the House, its proceedings are accessible to the press and public and are live streamed on the Australian Parliament's website, aph.gov.au. Link is in the description. This, by the way, is specifically just for the federal parliament. As far as I'm aware, there isn't an equivalent chamber in state or territory parliaments, but admittedly, those are all smaller in size. The House of Representatives is the largest legislative chamber in Australia. Which is also probably why the Senate, which is half the size of the House, also does not have an equivalent chamber for this extra business to happen. But if they really wanted one, I'm sure they could find a spot for it. The Federation Chamber is organised in the same U-shape as the House, and while there isn't a fixed seating plan, members tend to sit with the government on the right and the non-government members on the left, just like in the House. The Federation Chamber was started back in 1994 and was originally called the Main Committee, but was renamed in 2012 to avoid confusion with a different room, the Parliament House Main Committee Room, which is used by both the House and Senate, and you can obviously understand the confusion there of someone walking into the wrong room and going, wait a second, this isn't the Main Committee Room, this is the Main Committee Room. Oh, not again. To be clear, it's not a chamber in the sense of how the House or Senate is a chamber of Parliament with legislative power. It's a chamber in the sense that it's a room, and that is a synonym for chamber. It's actually just a committee of the House, but not an investigative committee. The Federation Chamber can't officially make decisions by itself. It is a subordinate body to the House, so any decisions made in it must be later made official by a vote in the House of Representatives. But as it allows two separate things to be examined simultaneously, this makes it more efficient to get through Parliament's very long to-do list, making it really valuable. The work of Parliament is vast, time-consuming, and there's just a huge volume of bills to be debated. They pass more than 100 bills each year. Sometimes, to deal with time crunch, debate on bills have to be guillotined, which is basically saying, okay, urgent now, getting it done today, and debates get cut short. It's a way to just push a bill through all the stages real quick. In 1992, there were 132 bills guillotined. But in 1994, when the Federation Chamber was formed, that went down to only 14. Members get more opportunities to talk about a limited range of business in the Federation Chamber, like the second reading and consideration detail stages of non-controversial bills, debating some motions, examining committee reports, and providing members more opportunities to raise matters and make constituency statements on things that are important to them and their electorates. Generally, things are only referred to the Federation Chamber if the government and non-government members agree to it. The foundational idea is that it works on consensus. There are no division votes in the Federation Chamber, just votes by voice, and if any member votes against something in the chamber, then it's treated as unresolved, and that vote must be later retaken to be resolved in the House of Representatives. So anything that may be divisive or needs more looking at, it just takes one member to go, hey, I don't think we should settle this here. Let's take it to the big chamber where we can look at it in more detail. The point is to get non-controversial stuff done more efficiently than just trying to slot it in between larger debates in the House. So yeah, that's what the Federation Chamber is. It is sometimes part of the lawmaking process. To recap, it's basically a valuable way to help make the work of Parliament more efficient, get more done, and allow members more opportunities to examine bills, reports, and make speeches. And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've learned a few things. If not, cool. Glad you already knew all of that and still got all the way through this episode. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment down below what you would like to learn about next, and also thank you so much to my supporters on Patreon. I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who's supporting free education for everyone. That's it from me. I'll see you next time. Explosions. Gotta remember the explosions.